right, I don't know how much footage is left on my phone to be able to get the rest of this, but we'll try our best, okay? So, since Nod and what's your name again? Cody, thank you, Cody. Cody, where are you visiting from?
College Station, Texas.
Oh, okay, cool. What is that, Texas A&M, right?
Yes.
Yeah, the 12th man, right? Something like that? That's pretty cool. I actually went to a football game there one time. It was pretty cool. It's like a military college, kind of almost. Like so many military kids in there. I know it's A&M is in like agricultural mining, but like there's a big military presence for like ROTC or something. I don't know.
It's basically like a leadership program.
Yeah.
Like half of them go to the military.
Yeah.
They're not like real military.
Yeah. That is kind of interesting. They play war. How about that?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's cool. It was fun. Okay, so we have been talking about being able to control our opponent inside, or control our opponent in the back position. We learned how to submit them already, so now it's time to learn how to set up opportunities to take the back. We just went through a class in the gi. The gi, you have a lot of gi manipulation to be able to control and hold your opponent as you work up their back, which is a huge advantage, right? In the no-gi, we don't have that. So it becomes scrambles are a lot more. So you have to be a little bit quicker, more agile in your back take-ness than you are in the gi. Okay? It's just part of it. I believe that gi fighting is more like real street fighting than no-gi, because in no-gi I cannot touch your clothing at all. It's illegal. In the gi, I can touch your clothing. In the street, there's no one telling me I can't grab someone's pants or belt. So that's why I think the gi is more like real fighting. Anyways, we're going to start in the same thing again. So just to kind of show them, now that you know a little bit more about what we're trying to do, it's like I am looking from here in this, in any position. When I'm looking to take my opponent's back, I'm just trying to put them in an uncomfortable position and have them make a mistake and choose wrong and me capitalize on it. That's really what I'm trying to do. So if I'm where Destin is, he's looking to get underneath me, off balance me, put my hands or hips to the mat, and me be uncomfortable in this situation, like I'm about to be scored on or get put in an inferior position, and then I'm going to make a mistake. I'm going to do something wrong. And the same thing is just like where Destin is at. I want to apply pressure to him and get to create an angle of attack at which he is going to make a mistake, do something wrong, and me take advantage of it. Right? So the way that we're going to do that through this next 8 weeks is going to be through a leg drag. Okay, which is going to start to put him in an uncomfortable position so that he makes a mistake. Just keep turning. Good. And I can start to take the back position. Okay. Another way is if I've created a good angle here and he's building frames on me, is that I start to turn over on him and do the top spin, what we call top spin, and look, it exposes his back. Okay. And then a crab ride position. Go ahead, stand up, please. It's going inverted, coming underneath him in some form of way, and getting to this crab ride position with my feet being overly sticky. This concept here is where we're going to start the class. Like, I can't reach up and grab his pants. I can't come down here and grab his pants. Okay, so I don't have that option anymore. So how do I stay sticky with them? I really have to open up my legs, keep my feet tight, and I'm holding onto his ankles. Okay? And I'm trying to build pressure through there. And as I start to like build pressure here, notice that he's sunk down just a little bit. If he's up high, see how I can't grab his hip? Here, I can grab his hip now. Okay? And I'm looking for his hip bone. But look at my legs still opening up. And I'm grabbing this nice little, like, I think they call it like a catcher's mitt, right? A little catcher mitt that you want to shoot into. You're going to use your hand, let's turn around, and you're going to try to find his hip, right? Because I can't grab his pants, but I can still hold on to his bones, okay? So any place he has bones is where my hands want to go, right? Where I can find bone, not muscle. Okay? Cool? So when I'm underneath here, my feet are turning out, my knees are turning out, I'm building tension under his legs, and I'm holding on to his shins, okay? Or I'm holding on to his hip. All right, and he's going to just kind of move around. Go ahead and move around. Look how easily he can get rid of this. Yes. Okay, so we really have to build huge tension and move quickly to start upgrading this position. Like, I want to start upgrading this position the best that I possibly can. All right, so our first concept is to put our shoestrings, so the top of our feet, to the side of his knees. Our knees need to open up, and I need to hold onto his ankles, and I want to try to bring his hips down a little bit. Just bring his hips down. You can keep both legs and kind of drive your feet to the mat. Knock him over, and then choose one hand to let go of to control his hip. And then you can start working on finishing that crab ride position to take the back. What could that look like? Like it could look at you like uplifting this leg, you coming out. This is probably the way that I would do it the easiest, like lifting up on his foot, kind of driving into him, and then stepping over. Now I got the back position. Up one more time. Okay. You can also open your legs up enough, bring his hips down, grab right here, and then kick out and put him down. Okay, now look at what my feet are doing right here. Scoot back, but scoot back. It's like they're adding tension through the shoestrings, the shoelaces. Okay, that doesn't mean I'm like straightening out my legs. I'm just building tension, pinching my knees, building tension through the feet. Okay, it doesn't have to be overly tense to where you pop a knee on either guy, but it needs to be connected to your opponent, right? You can find that out just by putting your hand on someone and like you're squeezing it, or you're just placing it there and holding it. No matter where he goes, you have the same tension the entire time. That's the same thing I'm doing with his leg. I'm building tension through it, keeping it, and as he moves it around, go ahead, start moving around like I'm following him, see? I'm just following him and upgrading my position the entire time. So when my foot comes inside, my knee is owning the hip, which is a concept we worked on, I think, a couple weeks ago, right? So the crab ride position is just there to ride your opponent out so that you can upgrade your knees to his hips, you can upgrade your chest to his back, and you can get that nice backpack position. Okay? All right, cool. So start at like 5%. Get over your opponent and just learn how to build tension. And he's going to move around. Just walk around with me. Yep. And I'm just working on building tension through the feet. Okay? All right, ready? 1, 2. Nice. And make sure your shoestrings are doing the work, okay, Craig? Shoestrings, there you go. Now they're working. Yeah, you feel that leg drag right there? Beautiful, man. Yep. That's beautiful. So try to widen him out where he wants to sit down on you. Push through your legs more and hold onto those ankles more so he wants to sit on you. Good. And then when you get there, get to that leg drag position. Like turn to the leg drag position once you get there.
Hold on to his ankles more.
Yeah. Yep. Hold onto his ankles more and push more through the. Yeah. See how his hips start coming down? But that's better. You're getting his hands or hips to the mat before you attack.
Okay, so I'm going to do that. Okay, and then when he wants to come back up, I grab his hip.
Yep. There you go. Look how low he is. Beautiful job. Now kick across and get to that leg drag position. Beautiful work. Yep. Now, see how you're starting to add it together?
Yeah, it's starting to flow a little bit.
Yeah. All right, guys, time. Hey guys, we're gonna go right back to that same position just to kind of open your mind up to it. I kind of already showed some of you guys the leg drag position. So like in no-gi, so you can say that, it's fine. Yeah, it's good. In no-gi, you want to, like putting the hands or hips to the mat before you attack your opponent is even more crucial than it is in gi. In gi, you can manipulate your opponent with the lapels and the grips, be able to turn them. In no-gi, like it becomes a lot harder. So getting his hands or hips to the mat is crucial. That's why you always hear me say, hands or hips to the mat, hands or hips to the mat. I feel like a broken record, like I'm Dave Ramsey talking about the whatever, 7 baby steps over since the 1980s. Like that's what we're gonna do, right? We're gonna talk about hands or hips to the mat till I'm 80 years old. All right, so we come here. When I get this crab right position, like this is what I'm seeing a lot of. Okay, look at my feet. Are my shoestrings on him? No, they're not doing anything. There we go. Shoestrings are on him. They're actually working. Okay, so the tension is through the heels, or through the shin, bottom shin part right here. That is the tension, but I need to put my feet on him too. Right? Does that feel better? Does this feel better? Yes. Or does that feel better? Yeah. This feels better for me. Okay? So I want, before I start to attack him and try to like better my position, it's going to be a lot easier for me if I do that. Why? Because his hands are now on the mat. Okay? Now I have to decide from here what I want to do. Most of the time he's going to get back up. Go ahead, get back up. That's it. Okay? And look, I'm in that leg drag position. Right? Like I said earlier, God made us to be where, I don't know, our human nature, I guess, is. As I drive him forward and knock his hands to the mat, he wants to get back up. There's my chance to get his hip. Okay, look at what happened to my feet right now. Is that good? No. So it's got something to work on. To make sure as I push him forward and I build that tension, I adjust. So I pushed him down and see how they came off. I make sure I readjust and reattack him. And then my hand comes up off of his foot. I know he's going to come up. I need the hip anyways, so I'm coming to the hip. Because whether he decides to stand up or not, I still need his hip. I need to find that hip bone. Good, and he decides to stand up. There's my shot. And then I use my legs to look, push on him. Bring it up. Look, still tension through the foot, the knee, the bottom part of the shin. And then I drive. Look, I drive up him. Drive up him. Where's my hand go? On the mat, pushes across, and I got that full leg drag position. And like you can already see, like I'm coming underneath him, like he's completely exposed his back. He feels super uncomfortable here. He already knows what's coming. He's got two options. Let me take the back or get choked out with an arm triangle. It's his choice. Which one is he going to choose? That's right. He's going to choose the back take. Because it's choking out with the arm triangle is the game's over. And he's going to want to prolong the match. It's your job in jiu-jitsu. It's to try to prolong the match, outlast your opponent through better technique, put them in worse positions than you are so you frustrate them, so that they make mistakes, so you can capitalize on the mistakes and finish them. All right, everybody got it? Okay, go back, best grappler on bottom if you got it. No worries if not. Let's hit some couple of reps, and then we'll switch it up, okay? Ready? 1, 2.
Go all the way to the back.
Just make the leg drag position happen. Get to a position. Jake had a great question. Do we go all the way to the back? Just get to a position which is a good, solid position for you to attack the back. Okay? And if it's just that one little crab ride, then that's it. But if you need a crab ride, come up to the leg drag, do that. If you need a crab ride, come up to the leg drag and then get your chest on their back with your knees in, do that. If you need a crab leg, chest on the back, throw your hook in, roll them to the other side, put your other hook in, do that. Cool? All right. Cool. Nice. So you want to upgrade, Nod? You want to upgrade the position once you get to here.
Okay.
You want to grab. If you're If you're holding onto this foot, then you want this hip. Okay. Cool. And you can go ahead since you climbed on him.
Yeah.
Keep that position. Keep pulling this up. Keep that pressure on him, and then look to upgrade your legs to his. Yeah, both knees on both sides of his hips. Yep. Upgrade your chest to a little bit high. Yes, good. Nice. And what I like to do in this position, especially no-gi, is put my this little V blocks there,
Yeah.
and another V block here first.
Okay.
Just to solidify and keep that position there. Nice. Yes, and then upgrade this right here to his hip. Good. Pinch your knees. Nice. And then once I figure out which side I want to roll to, then I can start getting the back position, getting my knees in, getting my feet in, yeah, and deciding where to go from there. 100%, man, yeah. Yeah, more feet, a little bit lower. Yeah, use the top of your shoestrings. There you go. Turn, flex your feet out. There you go. Good. All right, his hands are already down, so choose one side or the other and get his hip. So what hand do you want to come up? Perfect, man. Good. Keep driving into him. Nice. Now let's set up a leg. That's good. Yep. We'll talk about the leg drag position here in a moment.
I got him into 50-50, but yeah.
For sure, you guys are both kind of caught in the same transition, yep. So what I would do is I would take that knee, I would take your knee and get behind his knee and hide your foot behind his leg. So now hide your foot behind his leg. Yes! Now your leg's hidden. Cool? And then discard the foot lock and think about coming up and taking the back just because we're in the lesson of taking the back. There you go. Yep. Good job. Good. Nice, Cody. Good job, Cody. Good job, Cody. We got some things to fix, but we'll fix them through this whole lesson, okay?
What did you see?
We'll fix them through the whole lesson, all right? Yep. You can.
Right answer or the not right answer?
You can get them turned. Like you're getting ahead of your opponent. That's good.
I felt like if I didn't grab the hip and turn it, and like straight the leg, my arm gets stuck underneath.
So I probably do it. I probably do.
Hey, Coach, I have a question for you.
Yep.
So when he's doing this, the one where you bring me forward,
Yep.
I'm tempted to pinch my knees here like this.
Perfect.
That way it prevents him from getting up on top of me.
Yep. He's going to go inverted just like that. See how you turn towards him? You're just going to invert with him.
And keep this.
Keep that. Yep. And just roll over your shoulder. So go ahead and roll this way. Yep. As he turns towards you, there you go. Keep coming underneath though, and you're attacking his back. So don't unwind that way. When you roll over, let's go back. Go. Good. When someone comes in and like pinches and you start to turn, because he pinched, he got rid of my feet, he got rid of the tension. Start to turn towards me again like you did. I want to come here. Right. Right back here. Would be one way, one of 1,000. But for you, that's inverted is fine. That's why I said that. If it was someone else, I probably would have told him to do something different.
I also want to take one of his legs.
Can. All right, guys. Oh man, he's gone. I'll use you. All right, you just sit here for a second. On your back, we're gonna do the leg drag now. All right, so we're just gonna work the leg drag position just like we did in the gi class, no different. And we're gonna work through those concepts of how to control your opponent now that you don't have the pants, you don't have the hip pant grip up top, and you don't have the collars to grab to manipulate your opponent. Okay, the entry point's gonna be the same two ways. It's like his knees are gonna be over his chest. I need to be able to get past this position, I need to fight the feet, to get to the knees, to get past the knees, to control the hip, to get chest to chest and kind of hold him down. And in that process, like he's gonna expose himself to where I can do the leg drag. I choose the leg drag. Like you have 1,000 different techniques in your Rolodex or your mind, hard drive, I guess I should say these days. And you want to choose them before, like I know I'm going against Jake. I want to leg drag him. The reason why I choose the leg drag over my other techniques is because if I choose the knee slide position, I have to fight his knees and his hands. If I choose the underhook position, I got to find his legs, weight, and his hands. Those techniques are still good and valuable. Just, it's easier to decide to bypass his legs, and now all I have to fight is his hands. Okay? So that's why I chose that. I like to outside pass because my natural ability leads to quickness and speed. You know, I'm 145 pounds. Right? If I was bigger and stronger, like Coach Cash, he chooses to slowly and methodically put pressure on you and squeeze you so you don't want to move, and you just give him the position, right? There's nothing wrong with that jiu-jitsu. That's the right style of jiu-jitsu. That's what you want. My style is just to be more mobile. That's all. And try to put my opponent in an uncomfortable position so they choose wrong so that I can attack them. Okay, so we got 2 entry points on this leg drag. A leg drag is when I take the leg and I bring it straight across to the other hip. So this is his left leg, and I'm putting it to my left hip. Left leg to left hip. This is also the best way to take someone down. Stand up, because I said it earlier, and I don't know if everybody understood that. Good. I'm going to take his left leg and put it to my left hip. Now what can he do? Right? He can go to the ground, right? That's about all he's going to be able to do, is choose to go to the ground, and he's got to better his position on the way. Okay, cool. So I want to take his left leg, put it to my left hip. As I put it underneath there, I want to drive it to the mat and make sure that I'm controlling it with the crab ride position that we talked about. Look, my feet are doing work, right? It's connected to him at all times, okay? It's connected to him. And then my shin is connected to them. There's tension right there. And then my knee is connected to them. It maximizes the tension around his leg. If I control this joint and this joint, I control the one above it, his hip. It's the same thing. Watch, his shoulder will turn. Okay? It's the same thing here. His hip will turn. See how it's up here? Look, when I push this down, look at his hip. Turns. So that's all I'm doing with the crab ride position. I'm turning his hip down. All right, with this, let's turn towards the, good. So when the leg comes across, I want to put it underneath, like my armpit here, and I want to start to drive it across the body to the mat. Forgot where I was going. We're here. Oh, this was it. This arm becomes a problem. And there's no geese to hold on to. Keep turning the hip. So elbow, wrist becomes important. Swimming this off, pushing this across. My new handles in no-gi are the wrist, the elbow, pushing it across, turning him this way so that I can take my hand and grab his hip. Okay? My shoulder's in one side of the hip, my hand is in the other side of the hip. So to control him, you have to almost have 2 points of control. Here's 3, 1, 2, 3. Here's 2. Okay? Once it gets past the center line, I can push it to 1. When I start to roll him over here, it's my shoulder in his hip, me holding onto his hip here, there's 2 right there as I move him. Okay? So, all right, look at my foot right now. So what is Jake going to do? He's going to snatch that bad boy up. So if your leg is out here, when you bring this across and he straightens this thing out and collects it, you're in trouble. Okay? He's a long way from the move. I can sit on this, I can get heavy, I can start to drag my leg out and try to straighten this out, try to better my position. Okay, but as I push into him and he pushes back into me and I feed this across, make sure your leg weaves inside here. Okay, so that's why sometimes you see this first movement and then you see the second movement. I don't think that got on camera. Let's go this way. I push into him. to get him to push back. Okay, as I cut across here, look, his foot's exposed. So I got to swim it first. Drive myself across his body here. Use me holding it like his elbows, holding his hips, elbows, driving the knee down. My knee comes on top. If I have to choose between the bottom leg or the top leg right here, you start the donkey kick back. Yes, I'm going to let it go to keep the top position. This one's more important, keeping this knee down. Because if I come off of his knee, he's going to turn towards me. Yeah. And that's a harder thing to deal with. If you find yourself in this situation, just reboot and come back in on the other side. Okay, he turns towards me, puts his foot on the mat, turns towards me. Good. Okay. Just reboot. Come right back in. Okay. Push his knee to the mat. Come on top leg. Start to look to drive this elbow across the body. Keep the pressure. The more pressure you keep with your head down, the more he's going to turn. If you keep your head up, the more he's going to face you. Keeping your head down, the more he's going to turn. Find his hip. There you go. Roll all the way up to the, there you go. Pause. Good. Most of the time, I want to end right here. My knees are on his hips. V blocks on the back of his elbows. If I go all the way to here and get overzealous and he pushes his hips up in the sky, just put your hips up. Okay, now can I not fall off that dramatic? Yes, I can be not that dramatic. Sure, I can stay on him a little bit better, but my point is, even if he rolls it, go ahead, roll up. I came to here, stay on your knees. Now, where's my chest? On his head. That's right. So I want to slide that far. Can you be strong and stay on top? Yes. But it's just so much easier and less effortless. Like when he goes ahead and tries to dump me this way, it's like effortless. And that takes no effort at all. And what is jiu-jitsu about? Fighting your opponent at a high level, high efficiency, so he's getting tired and you're not. And you're still maintaining position, putting him in a bad spot to where he makes bad decisions. Cool? We're like the friend that peer pressures the other guy to make all the wrong decisions in life. All right, I think that's enough. Ready? 1, 2. Good, nod. And then get that underneath. There you go. And then you want to fight this elbow across the chest. Just across your center line. Once it comes across your center line, you want your head down. Good. Let me hit some. All right, you go down first. I'll do it to you. So like you start super slow, but then you get to the point to where you get to that fast. So push into me. When I come in, yeah, that's what you want. Good job. Just goes right there. Cool. That foot goes up there. You would go there first, yep. You're gonna pin that down. And then I'd discard, like, try to push that across. Okay. All right, once it's across your chest, you want to come back, head down low. Sometimes your head's on this side. This is closer to the back. This is more to the front. The good thing about this is it makes them think that you want the front position. So what are you going to do?
Turn. Or,
yeah, you're going to turtle for me.
Yeah.
Which is good, which is what I want you to do.
So should I put my head on that side if I really just want to turtle? Or it just depends on what they're getting ready.
Yeah, if they're ahead of you though, there's no reason to put your head there. So if you come back, if when you feel this and you decide to turtle, go ahead, turtle now. There's no reason to put my head in front. So in this moment, right here, you decide. If you feel he's coming back, you feel the tension on the leg, you feel the shoulder coming down, you feel him wanting to come this way, that's when you come on the front side. Because you're wanting to go that way. Cool? Yep. Okay. And that's when I'm going to force you to go the other way. And then I'm here, and you're starting to think, uh-oh, he's going to pass. I'm going to give up this points. Right? You don't want to be here. So you turtle.
Push out and then I.
This leg. There you go. See how it's not under your. There you go. Like slow it down. That's where you want it.
Okay. And then I need to bring it to the mat.
Good. And then build tension through that. Kick that foot out. There you go. Kick it more. So don't lose your knee. Knee down, foot through more. There you go. That's the tension you want.
Okay.
Cool.
Then I can bring this down
Yep. And upgrade your knee.
to this.
Yes. I'm all ready though. Because you had such a good crab leg. Right here, get that good crab leg again. Drop the leg. Build the tension. There you go. I'm already saying I can't turn back.
Gotcha. So this
Look,
needs,
my foot can't get to the mat.
I see.
If my foot can't get to the mat here, I can't turn back towards you. So I'm already saying, exit. Yep. I'm already exiting, hoping that I come here. Right? And you don't want that to happen.
Sure. But on that transition, I can take it back.
Yeah. Yes, 100%. Yep.
I lead with this leg.
Yes.
Here.
Good. Let's say I'm stubborn and I don't know jiu-jitsu well, so I try to turn back towards you.
And then I would put my.
There you go. Good. Now I'm still stubborn. Good. Upgrade the knee. Good. Upgrade the foot. Because I'm still stubborn.
Well, I would just go to mount from here.
You could. Yep. Or you could crab ride me. Because as you go to the mount, go ahead. Go to the mount. You just got to put in half guard.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you're here and I'm being stubborn. Good. Now I'm going to kick this leg out. Just let it go. Good. And then what do you got to do? There you go.
Then I'd like to.
Yes, exactly. Don't go to the wrist. Just push the elbow. There you go. That's what you need. Yeah. Exactly.
No, I don't have a hook in, so I really need to readjust that, right?
No. Just stay with your knees pinched. There you go. Just like that. That's all you need right now. I could see how like a purple belt, brown belt, black belt, like understand the situation that they're in and understand the scenario that I'm picking up. And the lower belts are still having issues with that. Like you wanted to mount me. You wanted to keep control of that bottom leg, not let it move. Like so your decision making in grappling of what's important and what's not is not there yet. And that just takes time. You build a good solid foundation and then you find those concepts through the work of being on the mat for a longer period of time and learning the transitions and the positions.
That's where I'm at.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Hit it one more time. All right, guys, find you a new partner, please. Here we go. Yeah, go ahead, go down. Everybody find a new partner. Make sure you're rolling with a guy that you haven't rolled with yet. Cool, so like when I'm right here, you're, like what do you feel like doing?
Waiting for you either to back up or push more.
Gotcha, cool. So you're waiting for me to move on. That's great. That's good. Pretty cool, right? You got this one too. See how far behind you end up on that one? You really got to, like, almost.
Like the tripod pass kick over with me.
Yeah, kind of. And then fall to here. Like, still this. Like, just doing that on this bottom leg, like, me keeping this hand here, like, do you feel like you can shrimp back into me?
Into you?
Yeah. Yeah. Where you want to go?
Out.
Yep. And you're going to go that way.
I think
I lost the whole thing. That's all right.
yeah, so have that foot like a hook at the bottom, like so like hook with your foot on the bottom of the left foot, and then use your knee to like stay with the knee. So keep your chest on the back of your foot. Yep. And now, like I really can't. There, your chest is there. So now, your chest here. Now, back. Yep. Once you, like you were saying, get your head low. Okay. Because now this pinch the knees, sequence.
What caused that to happen?
I think if I did a chair sit back to you, you'd probably end up on top. You'd probably scramble out and I'd have like one foot in and then you'd be fighting from there. But it changed. I think just fight this hook. Shoot your back. You know what I mean? I was putting my head towards like the back, right, and then I was using this hip drag and like grabbing the other side of the lat or whatever and pulling you up, and then sitting back.
All right, guys, one last switch.
It felt kind of awkward.
All right, guys, go ahead. Let's but if you finish one last little bit.
So as we finish up here, does anybody have any questions? We got like a minute 30. Anybody have any questions on the concept that we're trying to establish here? The position of the leg drag, the position of the crab ride, when to use top spin. Like, I know I didn't get too far into it, but just any questions on anything? No?
You did such a good job.
I don't know about that. There's a lot. Yeah. It definitely was a lot. That's why I like to film them. So, I film them. My purpose is to put them on YouTube for you guys and send them to you. That's the disconnect. It doesn't always happen. So as I get in a rhythm to do that, it just helps us, helps you guys. Like, I throw a lot at you so we can capture it on film so you can go back and do a film study. And you can watch yourself because you're in the film a little bit. and then when you come back to class, you're a little bit sharper. That's the objective of having the film, for you guys to be able to study it back. Notice when you guys were in the gi and then you come into the no gi class, how much more advantage you have, because you guys have already heard the concept. And I think I do teach it. Like the first time I talk about something, I really talk the position over really well. I think the second time I come into it, I kind of just hit the gross movements. So if you come to both classes, you get more. If you come to the other one, what you do get is a good foundation of the gross movement of the technique. So you notice I give you a lot the first class, and then when we get to the second class, it's like, oh, he's just saying the overall movement, which is good, because you guys need to hear that again, because that's the foundation you're at anyways. So it's just a reminder to you guys. And then you can rewatch the film on the finer details, and when you come back on Wednesday, which I'm not going to have it up by then, but the purpose would be you come back on Wednesdays, you have more understanding of the technique, and we can start adding in that. We went at 5 to 10% today, then we're going to go 20-30 on Wednesday, then we're going to go 65-80, the next Monday, and then I'll probably be, that's all we really need to get to at this point, and then I'll be switching out to another technique that we'll be using the following week. But as you can see, the leg drag can be used in any position, like through the scramble. You were just trying to attack your opponent, make them feel uncomfortable, make them make a bad mistake, and you capitalize on it. All right, cool. Ready? 1, 2. Thanks, guys.